Guys, been asked about demonstrating some of the tooling that we use for maintenance on the border collies. Really shouldn't be very much, but however they do require some brushing daily, if not daily, bi-daily, but they do tend to mat. They do tend to need their hair, coat, nails, teeth cleaned and maintained, that kind of stuff. I recommend having the teeth done by a veterinarian. Guess to start off with the basic, a brush I like to use has very fine little ceramic tips on it. It's a very soft bristled brush, works really well. You can imagine how it can hurt with the steel bristles up against your skin. These dogs have sensitive skin, so you want to be able to go smoothly, not very coarse and harsh when brushing. I'll demonstrate some later on a puppy. Second out, we've got a Furminator. Furminator works really nice. They are a bit more pricey, but it does remove any excess undercoat when they are blowing their coats. They are a very sweet tool to use to remove all that excess undercoat, so you don't get it in your house per se. Nail clippers is always a big variety of them out there. A lot of people have different feelings about some. There's several different types on the market that I'm not fond of. My most favorite are these right here. These tend to cut real clean, real quick, real nice. And of course I won't start using these on the kids until I can't use a toenail clipper anymore, a regular human toenail clipper or fingernail clipper. As puppies, their nails are still real small. I like to use one that will just give a nice quick clip. Will take the nail right down, and you don't want to take it down past the quick. You want to just have it fun, have some cheese reward them for it. Each time you do toes or foot, let them know it's fun. It's not to where they can pull away from you and they can't fight you on it. It's real important to have their nails done and maintained throughout their lifetime. So it is a good idea that we start them out real young, usually a couple of 4 or 5 days when they start getting little hook nails on them, and start clipping them. Next good tool to have is some scissors. I use a variety of scissors. I like smaller sets to work right on the feet, getting around tight areas around the nail area and underneath the pads. Little bit longer ones work real nice for along the feathers. You can work them and maneuver them pretty much any which way you like. It's not a necessity, but if you do have a area that you need to cut out or to work with, you can do so with such a pair of scissors. Thinning shears. These have been with me for many moons, ever since I think I had my first dogs. They work really nice for removing mats very easily, and you just simply thin out the hair. I'll demonstrate them as we go along. They tend to remove the hair evenly, so it doesn't look like it's just been hacked out or chopped out. Undercoat combs work really nice, other than just your standard combs. These have a little bit of a double type edging or points on them. They have this really unique way of pulling out the undercoat. Any dual coat dog works really well for removing that undercoat. Lastly, it's not a needed tool, but it does come in handy. Should you get some nice mats, these are razor sharp edges on the insides here. And what you would do would get up inside the mats, and you could saw your way through them and split the mats. It's exactly what it is. It's a mat splitter. I do like the clippers. Clippers work real well for removing hair, especially like if you've got a bitch and whelp and you want to clean up around the teats or what have you. Clean up on the underside of the feet, inside the pads. I can demonstrate a little bit later. Some people don't like removing the hair from inside on the pads. I do for show purposes. It's not required, but it does work real nice. It keeps the feet real clean and real healthy. Primarily, you just need a brush and a comb. The Furminator is something extra, scissors are extra, and definitely get yourself some nail cutters. And I'll be back in a moment, and we'll get a puppy out on the table and we'll brush them and hopes that you can see what we're going to need to do. Thanks.